Hey, welcome. This is Sid with Fish Out Loud. Hey, I'm on my way here from the Panhandle of Florida to the St. Johns River in pretty much Central Florida for the Bass Nation State Championship coming up here on October 22nd and 23rd. So I thought it'd be a good time. I've been meaning to do this, and that's give a big shout out to Bassmaster Open winner Keith Poche, who was willing to do what other people weren't willing to do. So, and that's kind of what I wanted to discuss today as I'm cruising here. And since he won that, what an amazing win. And, you know, like I said, Keith was willing to do what other people weren't willing to do, and it got some people butt sore. And well, good on them too for getting a little butt sore. Hopefully they learned a lesson, because what Keith did was play within the rules, and he got her done and won. And I've always looked at tournament fishing as, hey, I'm not going to do what that guy's doing, but I'm going to think of something a little bit different, think a little bit outside the box. And that's what I'm hoping to get here when I fish the state championship, Bass Nation here coming up, is to do something a little bit different, because there's going to be locals fishing it. They know this water. I've never even been on the St. John's fishing. So I am going to spend a few days, and I've done some research, but basically, you know, this time of year, October, what's going to be happening and all that good stuff. But again, I'm going with a clean, fresh mind versus people that live on there thinking that this bite this time of year has to be this way. So I did that all throughout my career when I was fishing hard and heavy. But I got to go back to Keith Poche and what he did, and it reminds me of Randy Blanket. Some 20 years ago, he won his first Bassmaster 150 here in Mobile on the Delta there, and he was willing to do what other people weren't willing to do, and that is jump into an area, and I literally jumped. He went as far as he could and stayed within the rules that his gas would allow him to go up the Mobile Delta, up the river, and get into an area that nobody else found, and he hit jackpot on that. Everybody else was out in the Delta throwing snagless sallies, I remember that, and everyone's doing the same thing, and he did something a little bit different, and so did Keith Poche, so much so that people thought he was doing something illegal, and he really wasn't. So you know, you're going out there, yes, you got to look at the time of year. Yes, you got to look at the body of water. Yes, you got to look at the baits, the weather, the moon phase. You got to look at all that stuff. But go out there with a fresh mind as, hey, what if I tried this? Will it work? And that's the fun thing about fishing tournaments that I get the enjoyment out of, is you know, what can I do something a little bit different? Can I be a little more like Keith Poche and think outside the box, get into an area, or do something a little bit different? I don't know. We'll see here going on the St. Johns River. But remember, try that, okay? You can't catch other people's fish. You just can't be done. I've tried it. It's tough to do, okay? And if you do, that's not right, man. It's just not right to go up on people and try to catch their fish. I've had it done to me. I tell you what, I don't like it. Nothing I can do about it, but I don't like it. So if you want to be a hero, I'm wearing my Be a Hero Find Your Own Fish shirt. If you want some of my merch, shirt like this, I've got right below here, I've got the link to my Etsy shop where I put my t-shirts on. And guys, you know, it's all about that, just going out and finding your fish. Up your game a little bit, okay, on your fishing, okay? All right, I am rolling down the road on I-10 here. Remember, guys, you're just one cast away. GoPro, stop recording.